How does long division work with a one-digit divisor? All long division problems must be written in the correct form using this symbol. The dividend goes under the line, and the divisor goes to the left of the parenthesis. Once you have finished the long division method introduced in this video, your answer, or the quotient, will appear above the line. Let's take a look at this division problem first. 69 divided by 3. You will now learn how to arrange it for long division using this symbol. So first, the dividend, that is, the number being divided, goes underneath the line. In this case, the dividend is 69. The divisor, the number the dividend is being divided by, goes to the left of the parenthesis. In this case, the divisor is 3. Just remember that the order of the dividend and divisor are reversed when you're doing long division, and you will be okay. Now let's use long division to solve this division problem. 69 divided by 3. Recall that long division allows you to divide digit by digit. 69 is made up of 2 digits to be divided. 69 has the digit 6 in the tens place and the digit 9 in the ones place. In long division, you always start by trying to divide into the digit with the highest place value, which in this case is 6. So, how many times does 3 go into 6? 2 times, because 3 times 2 is 6. 2 is the first part of the answer, so you place it somewhere above the horizontal line. But where? Here, directly above the digit you just divided into. When you divide 6 tens by 3, you end up with 2 tens. 2 must therefore be placed in the tens place. With the digit 2 in the correct position, you multiply 2 by 3, which is 6, and place the answer just below the 6 in 69, here. Now you subtract 6 from 6 and write 0 here, because 6 minus 6 is 0. A 0 in this position means that there was no remainder. And in this case, 6 divided by 3 does not leave a remainder. You get 2 in each group, with nothing remaining. Now you're finished with the digit in the tens place. Let's move 1 digit to the right to the final digit, in the ones place, which is 9. Pull a copy of 9 down here, next to 0. 0 in front of a number does not add anything to the number's value, so you may remove it or just leave it. That's up to you. Now it's time to divide 9 by 3, which is 3. Place the answer 3 above the horizontal line, in the ones place, like this. With 3 in the correct position, you multiply 3 by the 3, which is 9, and place 9 right here, below the 9 that is already there. Now you subtract 9 from 9 and write 0 here. At this point, there is no remainder and there are no more digits to pull down. That means that you are finished. The answer to your division problem is here, 23. In other words, you have found that 69 divided by 3 equals 23. This long division procedure follows steps that are repeated like this. Divide, multiply, subtract, pull down, divide, multiply, subtract, pull down, and so on, depending on how many steps it takes to find the answer. Let's keep this memory hack in mind when you look at one more division problem. This one has even more digits this time. 8,764 divided by 4. First, you'll have to rewrite the problem using the long division symbol. Place 8,764, which is the number you want to divide, or the dividend, below the horizontal line, like this. Then place 4, which is the number you're dividing by, or the divisor, to the left of the parenthesis. Recall that long division allows you to divide digit by digit. 8,764 is made up of 4 digits to be divided. It has the digit 8 in the thousands place, the digit 7 in the hundreds place, the digit 6 in the tens place, and the digit 4 in the ones place. You always start by trying to divide into the digit with the highest place value, which in this case is 8. You may have noticed that this place also has the digit with the highest numerical value. This is a coincidence. Now, start by dividing 4 into 8. How many times does 4 go into 8? 2 times, because 2 times 4 is 8. 2 is the first part of the answer, so you place it directly above the digit you divided into. In this case, the 8. With the digit 2 in the correct position, you multiply 2 by 4, which is 8, and place the answer just below the other 8, here. Now you subtract 8 from 8 and write 0 here, because 8 minus 8 is 0. Now you're finished with the digit in the thousands place. Let's move 1 digit to the right to the digit in the hundreds place, which is 7. At this point, you pull a copy of the 7 down here, next to the 0, and continue the process. Now it's time to divide 7 by 4. How many times does 4 go into 7? Well, 7 is not in the 4 times table, so you will have to get as close to 7 as possible without going over. 2 times 4 is 8, which is 1 too many, so you have to go for 1 this time. Place 1 above the horizontal line, in the hundreds place. With 1 in the correct position, you multiply 1 by 4, which is 4, and place the answer below the 7 here. Now you subtract 4 from 7 and write 3. The 3 here is the remainder. When you divide 7 by 4, the answer is 1 remainder 3. So that explains why the number 3 appears down here. So you're finished with the digit in the hundreds place. Let's move 1 digit to the right to the digit in the tens place, which is 6. Pull a copy of the 6 down here next to the previous remainder of 3. You combine these two numbers, so what you get is 36. 36, not 6, is the number you'll be dividing by, because you've included the remainder from the previous step. How many times does 4 go into 36? 4 times 9 is 36, which means that 36 divided by 4 is 9. Place 9 above the horizontal line, in the tens place, like this. With 9 in the correct position, you multiply 9 by 4, which is 36, and place 36 right here, below the 36 that's already there. Now you subtract 36 from 36 and write 0 here, because 36 minus 36 is 0. For this digit, there was no remainder. Now you're finished with the digit in the tens place. Let's move 1 more digit to the right to the final digit in the dividend in the ones place, which is 4. Pull a copy of the 4 down here, next to the 0. Now it's time to divide 4 by 4, which is 1. Place 1 above the horizontal line in the ones place, like this. With 1 in the correct position, you multiply 1 by 4, which is 4, and place that 4 right here, below the 4 that is already there. Now you subtract 4 from 4 and write 0 here. At this point, there is no remainder, and there are no more digits to pull down. That means you are finished. The answer to your division problem is 2,191. In other words, you have found that 8,764 divided by 4 equals 2,191. Just like before, in this latest example, the long division procedure followed steps that were repeated like this: divide, multiply, subtract, pull down, divide, multiply, subtract, pull down, and so on. Always keep this pattern in mind when you do long division. All long division problems must be written in the correct form using this symbol. The dividend goes under the line, and the divisor goes to the left of the parenthesis. Once you have finished using the long division method from this video, your answer will appear above the line.